So what I also did this month was I completed bobbinating my master set in my double bobbin box. So that was nice. I don't have the newer colors in because there's no room to fit them. So I'm thinking of maybe buying just a regular bobbin box and have the newer colors. The 01 to 35 and the ones from 38, I think it's 3880 up to 3895 or something. So, haul. This will come in most likely the order that's newest, latest. The silks from you. If you buy silks from you and you comment that I recommended it, if it is what I do, I will actually get a gift. So the Silk of the Month Club for February. There I got my tongue was just not with me. So there has been a lot of like strong colors. Is that a name? I don't know. If Ginger Gerald is listening to this and I'm calling a color strong, he will have his peppy. So, but this variegated, lovely pastel colors. And this pink, I'm always forgetting which side the camera is. That's why I'm always looking all over the place also while filming. And this blue with a little hint of purple in it. This green one. I'm actually enjoying showing you these colors today because they're so true to life. So maybe my husband did something right in refurnishing. And the yellow. So, and if you see them together, see they're nice. And all the colors that are more neutral is all in the variegated one. So that's nice. It makes it easy to combine colors if you want to do them in a piece when they are so alike in one bag. So Laura X Stitches, she was so nice and told Joe from Silks From You that I had recommended it, and I had. It's not like she lied. And that meant I did get a present. And I actually saw these colors just yesterday, and the mail came yesterday. So I saw these colors and I was like, oh, please tell me those colors are coming in the future. And it was like, no, that's an old one that I had not gotten. It was the October colors for 2017. And then I went to my mailbox. I saw I had post, was happy again. And when I opened it up, I was jumping up and down. I was so happy because the October colors I had gotten. Yeah, it's like she read my mind. And those different blue shades, I love them. I love them. So yeah, those are nice. And I was amazed that I actually did get like a whole month worth of colors just because I had recommended someone. I was in shock. That is a lot of money in reality. I was thinking like a little thing. And I think I did also get one more thing. But I think she's sometimes do give these away, because if I remember the first time I got my silk of the month, I also did get a needle minder. So I did get a shoe needle minder, a blue one. So yeah. Now I need to start a pattern where I can have a blue shoe needle minder on. So yeah. And she added a little thank you note that was really lovely. And there's more. This is not a gift. This is what I did buy. I won't take these out of the package because I have not taken them out of the package yet. I'm afraid I will end up messing them up because they're taped together so good. I will end up ripping the bag and I don't have something to put it in right now. But there has gone a little hole in the bag, so I bought a hank of this dark color. It's not totally black as I thought it would be. It's more like the 3799 DMC color. It looks really like the 3799, but I think I can use it as a black if it's like a smaller picture with not that much color in it, because that would be nice, having some black. And I will actually use this on my bell, because the bell with the blue dress, she has like 6 stitches with black, and then I can use this instead. And I also bought this variegated blue color hank. She had a sale right, was it Valentine's or right after Valentine's? So these came really quick, and I think it looks really like the lightest blue color I have in my bell. The pictures don't always show up perfectly when you're buying silk, so but that's okay. So, but I like this blue. It's very variegated, and my plans is I'm gonna whip down. Which is funny because I always start something new. But I am going to try and whip down this year. And even though I'm whipping down, I have a bunch of plans of what I want to start. So one of the things I want to start is I have found lots of different patterns by like ink circles, and especially some freebies from ink circles I think I will start with doing, where they only use one color. I think it would look great with a variegated color. So I'm gonna start one of them, most likely for Sunday high tea coming in the future, using this color. I have bought 14 count fabric that you are going to see in a minute, and I think I will try and do it 1/1 14 count. I think that can be really good. If not, I will do it 1/2 14 count most likely. So yeah, that's why I bought the silks in the hanks. And next year I do want to start that by cross stitch. So those ink circles will be like a test if I liked those kind of patterns, because I have not done something like that before, but I have seen Caroline from Off the Grid Needle Arts doing them, and I love the way they look and the way the way she stitched them. So I really want to try that. So I did participate in a giveaway on Flosstube. Little Snips has also started to do giveaways where there's pattern from magazine. She will fold them, so if you don't like folded patterns, don't go and do that. So I won. I'm surprised I never win something on Flosstube. This pattern, these cute teddy bears to have on towels and stuff, and I actually have a towel laying because I wanted to do, I had a plan before I started the Pokemon piece, that's like 2 years ago, where I bought like towels with this Ada on, so you can just stitch right on the towel. And I wanted to do like a bunch of personalized towels to have like guests and giveaway, and but I never did get to stitch them. So because I never had a pattern, I would have to make something myself, but now I have one I can do that will be, I know a bunch of people, if I had stitched this on a towel and given it away, they would love it. Even though it's very childish, they would love it. So yeah, thinking about that. And she also was so nice sending me this floss of DMC. I actually don't have this one. I don't have all the variegated DMC, I just have a few. So this was nice. Thank you so much, Sarah from Little Snips on Flosstube. Go check her out. I also won a giveaway on cross stitch addicts, a rack that I won, where it was this hummingbird pattern. Thank you so much, Jill. And it's this one and these 3 patterns. And I actually like hummingbirds. I'm not a big flower person, but I can see myself stitching like these 2 and having on my wall at home because I really like the hummingbirds. And I also know my mother-in-law and my grandmother-in-law would love these because they like flowers, and they have just like last year started to be like really bird fans. They would download this app where they could hear what kind of birds it was and stuff like that when going on a hike. So yeah, don't think it will be started this year, but you never know with me. I also, Shelly K X Stitch did also a giveaway that I did win on Flosstube. So I say I never win, but now I did like win 2 at once. And it was this nativity sampler. I have said I'm not a really religious person, but I think it would be a very nice Christmas decoration. I don't have much of that, and instead of just having like Santa Clauses and trees and stuff like that, it would be nice having something a little bit religious. I have a religious background, so. Or I know a bunch of people that would really appreciate this as a gift, and the pattern looked very fun to stitch, so I wanted to try and stitch it. And my plans is everything that I win, and when I get them finished stitching, I will sprinkle the stitching kindness. So I will, after I have done the patterns and stitched those, I will try and give them away at a later point. At the same time, she did also give me a needle minder that she made herself, and I truly love it. It's Disney, hard to show up. You can see a little bit. Doesn't want to show up. But it is Mickey Mouse as he is in Fantasia. I think I have like rolled it around enough that you know how it will look in the end. Maybe something like that. Oh, too dark. Yeah, it won't show up, sorry. And I love it. So thank you so much, Shelly, for the pattern and the needle minder. I love it. Shelly Key X Stitch. Really, you should go check her out. She is an amazing woman. She is also in the Pokemon Cross Stitcher group. So that's nice. So, then I bought, yes, this I have bought myself. This is the 14 count. It's an even weave. I did buy it off eBay. So it doesn't have a label, nothing. So when I first got it, I was like, what is this? So, but it has to be the 14 count. I have not counted if it is correct or anything like that, but yeah. So I did one white and one beige 14 count. So that's those two. And this I have talked about. This is my 28 count easy count fabric, Swigar. It's a Lugana. It's for the possibilities or the evolutions, as I call it. And I also, there was a giveaway. I was the only one wanting this pattern, so I got it. So thank you so much. I'm not sure how your name is pronounced. Adrian? It's this little clown. So I thought it would be nice having, like, on my son's wall, a little cute clown. So want to do that. And I got a handwritten postcard, and I love that. So nice. People are so nice in the stitching community. It makes me almost feel like I'm not a nice person, because I'm not very doing a lot of giveaways and stuff, but it will come in the future. I just need to get a lot of my patterns stitched up and done. And then I just bought these it's like a green, a pink and a blue one. And I was thinking maybe I'm gonna do something fun with that. It was like 20 Norwegian kroners, so that will be about $3 or something on eBay. So I bought it. And I was also thinking that if I don't want to do anything with it per se, I could like do a little pattern inside and cut it out, and having in the, do you remember the coasters I showed last time where you can put the pattern in? I think that could be a really cool way, having this blue border around inside the coaster. So, or the green or the pink, but having like that border. So I bought that because it didn't cost that much, and I'm gonna do something with it in the end. I also did buy perforated paper. It's not brown, it's just the, there's, yeah, we call it papp in Norway. I don't know what you call it. It's this hard, papery, hard thing. So they're just blank because I have some white, but I wanted also the blank ones, and these ones are a little bit more able to bend. So that will be nice. Got some of those. We'll use it for something one day. These two fabric I won from an auction on eBay. I have now deleted my eBay and Etsy from my mobile phone because I have a tendency to go into eBay, like putting bids on auctions that are cheap and ending up spending way too much money because they're only like $3 or $4. So yeah. So this is an 18 count Ada, which is pink, that I won. And this is an 18 count blue Ada, and there was actually some patterns along. It says it's just DMC, but it reminds me of Joan Elliott's way of designing her patterns. So yeah, I have no plans for those, they were cheap. And then I have bought my first project bag from Evertote, and I have to say, when this came wrapped up, it looks so nice. It was beautiful, and it's like with this little robot charm hanging on. It's so cute. Have to find a way to use that somehow, either in my stitching or hanging it on my keys. It's super cute. I love it. So yeah, and the project bag, just this one. It's one of the larger ones, so my 11 by 11 Q snap will fit in this. I was planning on having my QS huggable in it, and the inside. So it looks really good, and I have never signed up to the silent don't use it before you have showed it thingy going around on Flosstube, but anyway I do it. But don't I may have started to use some of my stuff in the future before I show you on Flosstube. But it gets okay when it's like only every second week. So I also did buy myself it's a gauge. It's like for now I can speak today, measuring. And there is a bunch of different ways you can measure, both for my stitching and for one time in the future I want to fully finish stuff, and this will come in handy, I think, when doing that. And since Ginger Gerald always is talking about his stitch starter, I have to get mine. And it's in this bag with the bees on. Really cute fabric. I like bees as long as they're not in my house or around me when I'm sitting out eating. Because in Norway we often in the summer will grill outside, and we have a porch, so we sit and grill and eat. And one of our neighbors that is like right, we can look into their yard, not yard, garden, and they have these bushes around, and there's a massive amount of bees in that bush, or those bushes put together. And every time when we try to grill and stuff outside, the bees will come and just massively be over us all the time, bugging us. So I don't like that. So grilling now, when it's just starting to get warm outside, and in the end of the summer when the bees are not that active, it's best time to grill, because then the bees will leave us alone. And with those two, I also got this free pattern, and I never done anything like it. I always watch like, what it's called, little how country cottage needlework, is that what it's called, the designer with the little houses all the time, and this reminds me of that, so this will be fun to stitch. It's also is specialty stitches around here as the frame, so that will be nice. It's not that big, so I might start it in the future. It's actually called 4 Weeks Dye Works, which I can get in Norway, but I can't convert it to DMC. Yeah, because I don't have those colors in silks. That's my way of not having like weak dye works or gentle art and so on, because then I can use silk, because silk is actually easier for me to get from Australia, from the Silk For You. So that's why I talk a lot about that, because that's my almost only specialty threads I have. I also have bought this Picture This Plus 36 count Ren linen fat quarter. I hope one of the princesses will fit. I also, this is the same count and fabric, Picture This Plus. And for Michelle Bendy Stitchy on Flosstube, she is starting her birthday sale in March. It's gonna be one of, she's doing Merida from Pinky the Pink, The Princesses by Hannah Alexander. So one of them, I will start on this. I think I have decided to go with Esmeralda. And now I said it aloud, I probably will have to go with Esmeralda. But I truly love her, so that's not a big deal. I also did buy .20 count black Lugana, because I want to start stitching something on black. I never done that before, so, but I have seen people stitch on black and it looks amazing. So I bought some black fabric to do in the future. Everything is in the future. I don't know why I buy it now, but it was cheap on eBay, an auction I won again. And this also is one of the auctions I won on eBay. It's a 28 count Shenandoah. That's what it says. White Celadon. It's like this Afghan blanket thingy I have seen people done. I never done one myself, so it could be nice to do one. Like having different patterns in all the squares. So in the future, that's have to be like my new motto in my life. It's gonna happen in the future. So, and that was actually all I had today. She said, after 1 hour and 40 minutes. Yeah. But I hope you like my rambles. You probably do, since you're coming back and watching me over and over and over again. I have to say, I really enjoyed doing this Flosstube for myself and to show you. If you want closer updates on my stitching, go to my Instagram. I update every single day. If you don't like your Instagram to be spammed by updates from people stitching, don't add me, because I have seen a lot of people, like, at the end of the day, they will have one update with all the different pictures of what they have stitched on that day, but I can't do that, because then I will forget to update some of my stitching, because I have 2 parts of the day where I stitch. One in the morning, like now when I can do my Flosstube update, and one in the evening after my son has gone to bed. So I would probably forget to update my Instagram if I did like one for the whole day. So every time after I'm finished stitching, the first thing I do, I go on Instagram and I update my progress, what I've done. If it's anything you're wondering, just ask, let me know. I will try to answer as best as I can. I love all the comments that I have gotten from you guys. I truly does. I love speaking and interacting with you. These last couple of weeks, I have gotten more stitching friends, which I talk to more often than just a comment here and there, and I love it. I love having stitchy friends. This is starting to be a long one. I have done a lot of shout outs. I probably will not remember everyone, but I will try and link them below. One cross stitcher I've been more and more fond of watching, and I have recently started to speak more daily with, is Stacy, Atlantica Dream Stitches, I think her Flosstube is. I will try and link everyone I have shouted out below. So check her out. She's doing a lot of the Pinky the Pink princesses. So if you love those, as I do, and love Disney, as I do, go check her out. She has a lot of Disney patterns and the Pinky the Pink princesses. She does a lot of Disney cross stitching, and that's nice. And I know I have forgotten something. That's why I continue rambling on. Yes! Word of the day. I have started to learn new Norwegian words. And one thing about the Norwegian words is that many of our words is put together by 2 words that sometimes make sense is put together and sometimes don't make sense is put together. And I had a good word, but I forgot to write it down. Yes, it has been the Winter Olympics. Norway did do over all expectation in the Winter Olympics. We are very proud of everyone, and the other countries also did an amazing job. We are very proud we beat the medal record for Winter Olympics, I think they said. So that's good. And there is an event that is in English called biathlon. It is, you have the word bi in it, like we also sometimes use that word, the B and I, bi. It means two. I think it's Latin or something. It comes fairly frequently, like in Norwegian, if you're doing the name of side effects of doing some medicine. It's called B effect, like the by effect put together. That's not the word I was talking about. But in Norwegian, biathlon, it's called skiskyting. 2 words, ski, skyting. And ski means ski. Like going skiing, ski. Or just, when you say ski in Norwegian, it's more referred to the actual ski you have on your feet. But at the same time, it can also mean actually do the verb where you actually do a motion, skiing, ski. And the word skyting actually means shooting. And now you probably have already put together what the meaning in English is. So it's ski shooting, which in a sense it makes sense, because biathlon is you basically go skiing and I don't know how often, but you end up stopping to lay down and shoot, and then you continue doing skiing. But the word put together, if you say it in English, especially when I said it in my head, I felt it sounded so weird. Like, I don't think you in English could say ski shooting. It would be wrong. Yeah. So, that's the Norwegian word, biathlon, ski shooting. It's so different that you can get those 2 words. And there was a lot of other like Olympic words. Me and my husband was looking it up because you guys are all talking about the Olympics. I'm like, skeleton? Huh? What? I had no clue what it is supposed to mean. Like biathlon, I was like, can it be ski shooting? Because that's one of the only things I know you're doing 2 different things. So it was only because of the by I actually was able to deduct my way to the word, and I did check on the internet and I had the word correct. And it's like, there's a lot of words that we say different in Norwegian than you do in English when it comes to the Olympics. Leave it to that. So yeah, but it was fun. So next time there is an Olympics, I will try and look up the words. It's not always easy being having English as your second language. I will say I'm pretty fluent in English. I think I do okay, and the things I don't exactly know the words, I know enough other English word to explain what I do mean. So, and I feel my Flosstube is actually helping me with my English getting better, because I want it to be better. Because I often have to, before doing this Flosstube, I go and think about what I want to talk about, and some of the words I will check up on the internet if it's correct or not. So I did not do it today, so today there was a lot of words I did not know. Sorry, that's me. I can't always do like prepare everything. So it's now closing in 2 hours, so I need to stop rambling. I hope you have had a fantastic week. I hope you will have a fantastic weekend. I hope you will join me in the Friday stitching party. I hope this video is up to you, watching in the party or not watching. Most of us is looking at our stitching and just say, yeah. That's at least what I do, watching Flosstube. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you have a fun time. Please leave a comment and a like if you liked the video. And if you want to see more of me, hear more of my rambling, more will come in the future. So please push the subscribe button so you can get my updates. And I will try as fast as I can and get more Stitch with Me out. I have a lot planned. I have some Stitch with Me, some tutorials and so on I want to do, so I hope I will get that done in the future. So I think I'm gonna say goodbye now. Goodbye.